Let's give him a very warm welcome.
A very warm welcome to Sri M.V.S. Chowdhury sir, Chief Commissioner Customs, and the Chief Guest. असतोमा सद्गमय तमसोमा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतंगमय Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Lord, lead us from ignorance to truth, from darkness to light, and from death to immortality. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let's start the function with the traditional lighting of the lamp. I request everyone to kindly rise. I request the ex-chairman Shri Ajit Kumar, Shri M.V.S. Chowdhury, Chief Guest Sir, KSVV Prasad Sir, ADG, and the Coast Councillor G. Subbulakshmi to do the honors, please. I request all the commissioners to join the occasion, please. I request everyone to remain standing for the prayer song, please. Kindly be seated. We now move on to felicitations. We would like to welcome the former chairman of CBIC, Shri Ajit Kumar sir, by adorning him with a shawl. We request Shri Uday Bhaskar sir, Principal Commissioner Airport and Air Cargo, to do the honors, please. We request Srimati Sudha Kuka ma'am to present the memento on behalf of Nasi Chennai, please. Next, we would like to welcome Shri M.V.S. Chowdhury, Chief Guest of the Day, CC Customs. We request Shri Ravindranath sir to do the honors of adorning him with a shawl, please. May I now request TV Singh, Principal ADG Systems, to present the memento.
Sir.
May I now request Shri K.S.V.V. Prasad sir, Additional Director General Nursing Chennai, to give the welcome address, please.
Respected Ajit Kumar sir, former Chairman CBIC, respected P.S. Chaudhary sir, Chief Commissioner of Customs and GST, respected Uday Bhaskar sir, Ravindranath sir, KVS Singh sir, Sudha Koka madam, respected elders and dear friends. Actually, I am happy to welcome all the gathering, particularly all the parents and family members of the trainee officers to this function, because for the uniformed service officers, we feel completion of the training is the most important occasion, and doing the honors is the most important day for them. So that is why we requested all our senior officers to be present and witness this one, so that that will be a great encouragement to our officers. That is the basic idea. We actually thank all the senior officers who has agreed and consented to be present and available here, and they readily came out to encourage and bless our trainee officers, because this is a career of almost 30-35 years is beginning at this point. That is why we thought that actually this is a important occasion. So I don't want to take much of your time, because this is, I know the sun is actually on the top. So just I want to say only one thing, that important aspect in the life is both physical as well as good mind is also there. And again, a good mind will be there in a good physique. So that is why I think a good always says that if you are a sound body, then there will be a sound mind. So that is why there is a physical activity and physical training, firearms training, everything also has been included in our training module. And it is almost 14 weeks training, including the 2 weeks police arms, firearms training and physical training. And they have successfully completed, and some of them got also the best firing award also they got. And here also now we are also say that best performance also we are recognizing them. So it is a great occasion, because normally a person is being trained for almost 18 to 20 years to become a good citizen or human being. That is the entire education from the time they born and up to almost schooling completed. This is actually training for the socialization. Similarly, our probationer officers are being trained almost for 24 months, almost 2 years. For the next, after 2 years of some initial posting, and then they come for induction training, they feel it is almost not much useful. Whereas these people are actually, they are learning the basic law, they are learning the practical applicability, including starting from ethics also, personality, work balance life, everything actually. Almost we try to give whatever the possible in this small capsule of 14 weeks. And with these words, I welcome all the senior officers to this august occasion, and all the parents and family members of the trainee officers, and to this parade, and I request them to bless our officers. Thank you.
The parade commander, Mr. Bulla Sandeep Chaudhary, will now invite the chief guest to inspect the guard of honor. Bulla Chaudhary, please come forward.
जय श्रीमान। श्रीमान परेड निरीक्षण के लिए तैयार है। जय श्रीमान।
parade commander has got permission of the chief guest for commencement of the parade.
It's time now for announcing and felicitating the course toppers.
Delhi Cantonment. He completed his graduation from Delhi Technological University. He was doing Vivekananda Fellowship under RKM Delhi before joining the service. During his training at Tamil Nadu Police Academy, he scored 90 in 0.380 revolver and 80 in 9mm pistol. He comes across as a humble and hard-working officer.
इस प्रशिक्षण में शीर्ष पर रहने वाले कैडेट श्री रवि भूषण हैं। इनका जन्म 2 जून 1994 को श्रीमती चंपा देवी और श्री राम कैलाश शाह के यहाँ दिल्ली में हुआ। इन्होंने दिल्ली प्रौद्योगिकी विश्वविद्यालय से पूरी की। सेवा में शामिल होने से पहले वे आरकेएम दिल्ली के तहत विवेकानंद फेलोशिप कर रहे थे। इन्होंने सभी आंतरिक मूल्यांकन में लगातार 472 अंक हासिल किए हैं। तमिलनाडु पुलिस एकेडमी में और 9 मिलीमीटर पिस्तौल में 80 अंक प्राप्त किए। श्री रवि भूषण एक विनम्र और मेहनती अधिकारी के रूप में सामने आते हैं।
May I request the Chief Guest of the Day, Shri M.V.S. Chowdhury, Chief Commissioner, Customs, to give away the second prize.
K. Jayawant. He was born on 12th December 1988 to Srimati K. Swarna and K. Umeshwar at Hyderabad. He did his schooling from St. Teresa High School and graduation from Srinidhi Institute of Science and Technology. Before joining the department, he had evaluations scoring 457 marks. During his training at Tamil Nadu Police Academy, he scored 85 and 0.380 revolver, a courteous and bright officer.
इस प्रशिक्षण में दूसरा स्थान पाने वाले कैडेट श्री के जयवंत हैं। इनका जन्म 12 दिसंबर 1988 को श्रीमती के सुवर्णा और श्री के उमेश्वर के यहाँ हैदराबाद में इंजीनियरिंग लिमिटेड में काम करने का 4 साल का कार्य अनुभव भी है। इन्होंने सभी आंतरिक मूल्यांकनों में 457 अंक प्राप्त किए। तमिलनाडु पुलिस एकेडमी में अपने प्रशिक्षण के दौरान इन्होंने 0.380 रिवॉल्वर में 85 अंक और 9 मिलीमीटर पिस्तौल में 84 अंक प्राप्त किए। श्री के जयवंत एक ईमानदार और उज्जवल अधिकारी के रूप में सामने आते हैं।
Thank you, sir. May I now request Shri Uday Bhaskar, sir, Principal Commissioner, to do the honors of giving.
K. Sujata and T. Srinivasa Rao at Karimnagar. She did her schooling from Don Bosco High School and graduation from Jyotirmati Institute of Technology and Sciences. Before joining this department, she had work experience 3.5 years in software field. She has performed brilliantly in all internal evaluations, scoring 457 marks. During her training at Tamil Nadu Police Academy, she scored 94 in 0.80 revolver and 83 in 9mm pistol. Ms. Dhoom Harshini comes across as a warm-hearted, and the third prize is shared by two cadets. First one is Ms. Dhoom Harshini. She was born on 19 July 1992, Srimati K. Sujata and T. Srinivasa Rao at Karimnagar. She did her schooling from Don Bosco High School and graduation from Jyotirmati Institute of Technology and Sciences. Before joining this department, she had work experience 3.5 years in software field. She has performed brilliantly in all internal evaluations, scoring 457 marks. During her training at Tamil Nadu Police Academy, she scored 94 in 0.80 revolver and 83 in 9mm pistol. Ms. Dhoom Harshini comes across as a warm-hearted and a very bright officer.
तीसरा पुरस्कार दो कैडेटों द्वारा साझा किया गया है। पहली है मिस धूम हर्षिनी। इनका जन्म 19 जुलाई 1992 को श्रीमती सुजाता तथा श्री टी श्रीनिवास राव के यहाँ करीमनगर में हुआ। इन्होंने अपनी स्कूली शिक्षा डॉन बॉस्को हाई स्कूल से की। इन्होंने ज्योतिषमती इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी एंड साइंसेज स्नातक किया है। इस विभाग में शामिल होने से पहले इन्हें सॉफ्टवेयर क्षेत्र में 3.5 साल का कार्य अनुभव भी है। इन्होंने सभी आंतरिक मूल्यांकन में 457 अंक प्राप्त कर शानदार प्रदर्शन किया है। तमिलनाडु पुलिस एकेडमी में अपने प्रशिक्षण के दौरान इन्होंने 0.380 रिवॉल्वर में 9 मिलीमीटर पिस्तौल में 83 अंक प्राप्त किए। मिस धूम हर्षिनी एक स्नेही और उज्जवल अधिकारी के रूप में सामने आती हैं।
The other third prize winner is Sri P. Deva Manikanda. He was born on 26 July 1995 to Srimati P. Siva from Bharat Public from Jawaharlal Nehru at Vizag Customs. He has performed brilliantly in all internal evaluations, scoring 432 marks. During his training at Tamil Nadu Police Academy, he scored 99 in 0.380 revolver and 95 in 9mm pistol. Shri P. Deva Manikanda comes across as an adventurous and hard-working officer.
अन्य तृतीय पुरस्कार विजेता श्री पी देवा मणिकांत हैं। इनका जन्म 26 जुलाई 1995 को श्रीमती पी शिवसाई कुमारी और श्री पी कोदंड राम राव के यहाँ आंध्र प्रदेश में हुआ। तमिलनाडु पुलिस एकेडमी में अपने प्रशिक्षण के दौरान इन्होंने 0.380 रिवॉल्वर में 99 अंक और 9 मिलीमीटर पिस्तौल में 95 अंक प्राप्त किए हैं। श्री पी देव मणिकांत एक साहसी और मेहनती अधिकारी के रूप में सामने आते हैं।
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, everybody. We are now commencing a very solemn ceremony. The piping ceremony is a solemn ceremony where the cadets get to don the coveted epaulets, marking their transformation from cadets to gentlemen officers and lady officers. This ceremony in the armed forces is traditionally done by the parents of the cadets. So here too, we shall have the parents or family members to do the honors. However, where the parents or the family members are not available today, the larger family of CBIC will do the honors.
I first call upon Parade Commander Mr. Bulla Sandeep Chaudhary to get his epaulette piped. Next, we call upon two platoon commanders, Mr. LP Vasantan and Mr. Karra Manikumar, to get their epaulette piped. The grandmother of Karra Manikumar and his grandmother Srimati Salomi and mother Vijay Kumari are here, so we call upon them to do the honors for their grandson and son respectively. Ravindranath sir, we request you to do the honors for the second officer, please.
Up. 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 Up.
Thank you, sir. Next, the two guides, Mr. Deva Manikanta and Mr. B. Sri Lakshmanan, will get their epaulette piped. Deva Manikantan's wife, Nikita. Nikita is here, so she will do the honors for her husband, and I call upon I request KD Singh, sir, Principal Additional Director Systems, to do the honors, please. So, Deva Manikanta is being by his wife, and Sri Lakshmanan by Principal Additional Director General Systems. Okay. Next, we start off with the files. Sri Ravi Bhushan, Mr. Abhishek S. Biju Vemula Jai Bharat Reddy. I request Sudha Koka ma'am, Shri Periyumma Shankar sir, and Uday Bhaskar sir to do the honors, please. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Next, we call upon Anil Kumar Meena, Katta Suman, Velaidam M to come forward, please. Yeah, Velaidam's mother, Srimati Uma Devi, is here. She will do the honors for Velaidam, and we request Sri M. Parthiban sir and our ADG KSVV Prasad sir to do the honors, please.
கேப்பே இல்லை முகம் தெரிய மாட்டேங்குது.
Next, we call upon Madhula Yeshwant, Neeraj Kumar, and Baluprakash Naik K. Madhula Yeshwant's mother, A.M. Supraja, is here. She will do the honors for her son, and we request Srimati Nalina Sophia ma'am and our additional director, Shri Keshwanarayana Reddy sir, to do the honors, please. Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. So we will be pausing this ceremony for some time. We'll be pausing the ceremony for some time, and our chief guest, Shri M.S. Chaudhary sir, will give his address, the chief guest address, and then we will continue with the ceremony.
Most honorable and distinguished Shri Ajit Kumar, former chairman CBIC, my other learned senior colleagues, other invitees. At the very outset, I congratulate all the officers who have successfully completed the induction training. And as a Chief Commissioner of the zone, I am here to formally welcome you into our customs fraternity. It's a great privilege that you have acquired to be a part of this prestigious service, the customs service. Through this service, it not only affords an opportunity for you to promote yourself and your family, their status and dignity in the society, but by participating in collection of taxes as an institution building, you are contributing to the nation building, social development, and the national integration. Through this service in the various roles and responsibilities that you will be asked to come and discharge in future, you will not only be guarding the economic frontiers of this country, but you will also be enforcing various other laws apart from the customs laws, like preserving a foreign exchange, protection of wildlife, protection of environment, ensuring anti-dumping duties are properly levied, so many host of other responsibilities. And for discharging all these responsibilities, you need to have 3 essential D's in your career: duty, devotion, and discipline. Duty should be the foremost in your mind. Maybe at some occasions you will be called upon to do individual sacrifices, maybe sometimes even at the cost of you yourself and your family responsibilities. And for that, you should be well prepared. And devotion to your work, to the task that is assigned by the department, and discharging each and every task that is given to you with the utmost discipline. I would like to quote from here the lines of Tennyson in his famous poem, The Charge of the Light Brigade. There's not to reason why, there's not to reply, there's but to do and die. These were the famous lines of Tennyson. In the discharge of your duties, you have to imbibe that utmost discipline, not only to what is asked upon to you do, and you should come and discharge them with a great sense of dedication. So you have been gone through this training that has given you an opportunity to have or develop a vision at your own level for the department and the service. You have been trained both physical and mental. And another thing, don't think that just because you have joined the service, your education is complete. Your education continues forever. So many changes are going, both technical and other in terms of technology. You should keep yourself abreast of all the developments that are taking place, and your education is going to be a continuous process. It is never going to be end. And ultimately, the end of anything in life, in the job or anything, is your character. Please preserve your character throughout your career, and then I am 100% sure that you will go through a very successful and glorious career in your life. I take this occasion to congratulate Nasan, particularly the ADG and other seniors, Mr. Nair and others, who have taken a great responsibility in organizing a very professional induction training, which I have not seen in the regional academies. They have tried to get the best faculties for you. They tried to arrange your arms training, and it was so delightful to watch all of you to inspect your parade and to receive the Guard of Honor. It is a great honor, I feel, that you have given me as the Chief Commissioner of Customs. Once again, I congratulate all of you, and I wish you a very glorious, prosperous and successful careers in future. Thank you all very much.
Thank you very much, sir. We welcome our retired Principal Additional Director General, Shri Ponnusamy sir. Now we will continue with the ceremony. We start the ceremony again. So we call upon Vanugula Sai Panindra Kumar, Raju Kumar and Vinay K to come forward. So Vanugula Sai Panindra Kumar's wife, Srimati Ji Aparna is here. She will do the honors for Panindra. And we call upon Shri Manikavel Additional Commissioner and Shri Cletus Additional Commissioner to do the honors, please. Next, we call upon YC Vamsi Krishna Reddy, Kovur Lokesh, and Uppalur Akhil Teja Reddy. We request Shri Ponnusamy sir, retired Additional Director General, Nursing Chennai, Dr. Peri Anand, Additional Commissioner, and Srimati Jayapriya, Additional Commissioner, to do the honors, please.
Back.
call upon Naga Sairam Kungana, Indana Shashank and Sumit to come forward. Naga Sairam Kungana's wife, Jayashree, is here. Similarly, Indana Shashank's wife, Srimati Shishmita is here. So they both will do the honors. Along with it, we request Sudha ma'am to do the honors, please. Nachi Reddy, Gunadev Kumar, Rinku Kumar Meena and Ram Kumar. You can please come forward. Nachi Reddy, Gunadev Kumar's wife, Srimati Soumya is here. So she will do the honors for him. And we call upon B. Srinivas, Assistant Commissioner Airport, and also our very own Venugopalan Nair sir to do the honors, please. Next we call upon Donta Gagan, Vikas Singh, Manish Kumar Singh to come forward, please. As these officers finish, you can be ready here. I call upon our very own Assistant Directors, Shri Rajagopalan sir, Shri Ram Prasad Reddy sir, and Shri Ajay Kumar Prasad sir to come and do the honors, please. Okay. Next, we call upon Ramkesh Meena. Ramkesh Meena, Sai Rahul, and Veernapalli Shivaji to come forward, please. Srimati Divya, wife of Veernapalli Shivaji, and his daughter are present here. They can come over to the podium. And along with that, I call upon Srimati Subbulakshmi, the Coast Councillor, as well as Srimati Sukanya. Jagdish Prasad Meena and Nagaru Chenchu Mallareddy, please come forward. I request Shri R. Srivatsan, our own AAD, Shri Subramaniam AAD,
and Tara K. Jyotis AAD.
call upon Sri S. Manoj, Senapati Kanna Babu, and Venkata Vamsi Krishna. I request Prem sir, AC, Veena and Hari sir.
Tullimuli Sriram, Sairam, Gautam Krishna B, and Vinit Kumar to come forward, please. The grandmother of Gautam Krishna is present. She will do the honors for him. And for the other two, we call one Sri Srinivas Naik Commissioner and Sri Uday Bhaskar Principal Commissioner to do the honors, please. Next, we call upon Tum Harshini, Goripatti Jaswanti, Shakti Priyanka T to come forward, please. Shakti Priyanka's father, Vel Tyagarajan, and mother Pakya Lakshmi are here, so they will do the honors for him. And I request first Srimati Sudha Koka ma'am and Srimati Sujata to do the honors, please. Harshini, Goripatti Jaswanti, and Shakti Priyanka.
Sir?
Next, Bellamkonda Anila, Payal Meena, and Kumbatula Sudhir Kumar, please come forward. I request Srimati Nalina Sophia. Next, we call upon Nara Prashant and Jayawant Komandala to come forward, please. The guides, Mittarpalli Ramachandramurthy, to come forward. We request Shri Ponusami Sir, retired Principal Additional Director General, Shri Parthiban Sir, Principal Commissioner Chennai North, and Shri Ajit Kumar Sir to do the honors for Mittarpalli Ramachandramurthy. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Next on the agenda is the report of the course director.
Shri Ajit Kumar, former Chairman, Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. All the Principal Commissioners, Additional Commissioners, Joint Commissioners, Deputy Commissioners, Assistant Commissioners, and my dear friends, and last but not the least, my dear trainees. As I stand here today with pride and elation to present the course director's report on this induction training, I am humbled by the presence of so many senior officers for this passing out ceremony. Sirs and madams, the induction training for the preventive officers is of 14 weeks duration, which is approximately 3 months. I am sure all senior officers who have assembled here would concur with me that this period is too short to cover the wide gamut of areas in which these young boys and girls are required to be trained. I am indeed fortunate that I got a bunch of young boys and girls who are not merely highly qualified but also humble, obedient, and conscientious. Much before the trainees joined the academy, we had started burning the midnight oil. The training schedule was discussed, debated among my colleagues before the same was put through rigorous tests of my ADG. We had to devise and finalize a syllabus from a three-pronged perspective of the trainees, the future senior officers, and last but not the least, the taxpayers. I hope and trust that we did not falter much. With much fanfare, we commenced this course, which was inaugurated by our Chief Guest, Sri M.V.S. Chowdhury, Chief Commissioner of Customs, who is in his inaugural address set the momentum and exhorted the trainees to strive for the best and emulate the best. In the first couple of weeks, the trainee officers were trained on orientation areas and administrative topics, which included Rajbhasha implementation and legal provisions, APAR, e-office, conduct tools, office procedures, leave rules, advances, CGHS, etc. But then when we were approaching the core areas, like in all walks of life today, COVID, unlike the Cupid, struck us. We had to shift to online mode from the 4th week to the 9th week. We lost precious 6 weeks, which is almost 50% of the time. While it is debatable whether online teaching is effective or otherwise, my trainees who are at the center of learning were not at all enthused about this development. As the crisis started waning, at the first instance, we approached our Principal Director General and obtained permission to shift to offline or classroom mode. We broke down the schedule into smaller capsules or modules for convenience and ease of comprehension. 3rd to 6th week, we had customs module, which included import procedures, export procedures, import procedures, documentation, examination of import and export goods, classification, valuation of import and exported goods, assessment, allied acts, drawback, refunds, baggage rules, etc. I grew up as a preventive officer and would still proudly don this uniform any day. As I understand, the core job of preventive officer is anti-smuggling. In the 7th and 8th week, we devoted our time on issues related to investigation, which included intelligence gathering, collecting and collating information, search, seizure, drafting of the Panchnama, recording of statement, arrest, prosecution, etc., and drafting of show cause notification, confiscation, drafting of order in original, procedures related to appeal before Commission appeals, CESTAT, Honorable High Court, Honorable Supreme Court, etc. In our quest to facilitate trade and ensure ease of doing business, it has been the department's endeavor to ensure that the controls at the border posts are eased and emphasis is laid more on audit. We devoted 8 sessions on audit alone. CBSE is an organization which administers 2 different types of indirect taxes, customs and GST. Let me be candid today in admitting that as a preventive officer and then as a superintendent of customs, I remain blissfully unaware of what is happening on the other side. I did not know A of central excise or service tax. I did not want my trainees to suffer the same humiliation that I went through. We had a full 20 sessions program on GST alone. They were familiarized with the nuances of this tax from the evolution of indirect taxes in India, genesis of GST, registrations, returns, payment of taxes, e-way bill, e-invoicing, etc. My Additional Director General strongly believes that chalk and talk is not the way to train. We decided to expose our trainees to the practical aspects of work. Therefore, we consciously decided to sensitize them to various other areas of work which they would encounter in their career. In the 10th week, there was a day of attachment to the Advanced Institute of Wildlife Conservation and Wildlife Crime Control Bureau, a day of attachment to the Chennai International Airport, a day to Chennai Harbour. We also included a lighthouse visit and shore patrolling exercises using all-terrain vehicles. Coast Guard has always been an important partner in our work. Realizing this significance, the trainees were attached to Coast Guard for 2 days, wherein they were sensitized to various aspects like boarding a vessel, man overboard, pollution mitigation exercises, etc. In the 12th and 13th week, the trainees were sent for police attachment in the Tamil Nadu Police Academy. Besides, arms training, drills, parade, adventure sports, etc. were also included in the course schedule, and they had a taste of rock climbing, rappelling, scuba diving, etc. The last week was devoted for recap of the whole training and preparations for this passing out ceremony. Communication is quintessential for sustenance. As tax administrators, it is essential we speak the lingo the taxpayer is most comfortable with. In order to achieve this, every day, the 5th session was earmarked for vernacular classes, and I am sure the trainees have now attained enough competence to converse in Tamil. To provide them a glimpse of sea patrolling exercises, the officers were also taken for sea patrolling in batches of 5 each. Besides the core areas, officers were also provided information on establishment, vigilance, administration, and various soft skills like change management, healthy diet, health-life balance, communication skills, personality development, crisis management, leadership skills, etc. In fact, more than 50% of the time was devoted for soft skills alone. As I said at the very outset, it has been our endeavor to provide maximum within minimum time period. Admittedly, there would be many areas which were only touched upon. Nonetheless, it has created at least just enough awareness among the trainees about various facets of the department. Respected sirs and madams, we are presented to Chennai Custom House a bunch of officers who are highly motivated, sincere, hardworking, and conscientious. We sincerely hope and trust that in the coming years, they would become the beacons which others would love to illuminate. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Shri Ajit Kumar, sir, to honor the trainer and the band members of Tamil Nadu Special Police Force Avadi, who made this parade possible today. Such a beautiful parade we had. Hats off to him. Naik Sukumar, the trainer. These are the band members of Tamil Nadu Special Police Force Avadi. Havildar Vasanta Kumar,
Sir, front போறீங்க.
Havildar Haridas, Naik Chandrasekhar, Naik Sridharan, Police Constable Palanivel, Police Constable Rajashekar, Police Constable Nelson Babu, Police Constable Natarajan, Police Constable Francis, Police Constable Gopi, and Police Constable Karunakaran. Mr. Aravindan, scuba diving trainer, is also here. So please come forward, Mr. Aravind. Sir Ajit Kumar sir, you can stay on. We request you to give.
Vanakkam, so other senior colleagues, parents of the officer trainees, and dear friends. It's indeed a matter of great happiness for me to be here today to witness this wonderful function of yours, to see all of you walk past, march past so smartly in white uniforms. Welcome to the department. Today you have completed your training and you have placed your first feet into the department firmly. As I watched you getting your pips from your relatives, the best part I enjoyed was when you saluted your parents, and many of you learned to salute your wives. Please continue to do that in the days to come. It's a wonderful service that you have joined. This is one of the few services which has got an international fraternity. Today you join not only Indian Customs, but you have also joined World Customs. Anywhere you go, whenever you go abroad and you identify yourself as a customs officer, you will get that recognition instantaneously. You are part of a single brotherhood. I'm really happy that this particular course of yours has started right at the inception. It has equipped you with the necessary training to see that you are able to, as the course director said, as the ADG training said, it will help you to go forward for the next 25 or 30 years that you stay in the department. What is very important to know is that times are changing, and while we continue to focus on revenue collection and to ensure that smuggling doesn't take place, evasion of duty is not there, we are now in a facilitative mode in which we want to ensure that we do help the trade industry, the people who do their work well, the honest citizen, the honest traders have to be facilitated as and when we do take action against those who are not compliant. But our role has to be one of a facilitator. We have to see the trade, we have to see our role in the development of this nation, where we stand. If we obstruct, if we do not allow goods to move, it is going to affect the country in a major way. You are the persons that the people coming into the country, whether it be by way of passengers or whether those who bring goods, the first one to meet will be you. You will set the tone for the visitor to determine how the country is. The first impression of the country will start with you. So there's a great responsibility on your shoulders. You have been given a very spotless white uniform. It is required that you will maintain its purity and see that it is spotless when you retire from this service. Many of you have got awards for the training and your achievements made during your training. I applaud you. There will be many more opportunities for those who have not made it today to get more awards. We do have many different categories of awards, and the highest being, of course, the coveted Presidential Award. I'm sure in your career forward, many of you will excel in your work. You will be recognized for your good work, and you will be also part of the family of officers who have received this prestigious award. I would like to thank each one of you and your families who have come here, have taken this training so seriously. Your course director has mentioned that he was very satisfied with your performance, and it augurs well for our service that we are getting such dedicated and sincere officers to be part of us. He told us that you also have a fair understanding of Tamil by now, which is very essential when you meet people, make them feel comfortable. As I said, the trade in this part of the country would speak a certain language, which it is always helpful when you speak to them, make them feel more comfortable, because that is also a part of your role. With these few words, I welcome you into this department. You have a great future ahead. There will be issues like there are in life, but those are not unsurmountable. I know there are career prospect issues that you may be looking at. I can assure you that these are not issues which are going to remain for long. There are small hiccups that will be taken, and you will definitely see much better days in the service. Many of you have come from different parts of the country. You have come to Chennai perhaps sometimes for the first time, and you're going to make a career. You're going to stay in this beautiful state, in the beautiful city, and make it a part of you. Do come with that mindset. Adopt the city as your own. Live here, because a large part of your careers you're going to devote in the city. It's a wonderful place. You have picked up its language, pick up its culture, its taste. There are so many things to be seen here. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So do take time out to understand this people and its culture. It's a very important thing. I think the young children of the colony are here to reclaim their space. So I will not take much more time. And I wish you, from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the best and congratulations.
Now I request to propose the vote of thanks, please.
Vanakkam, good afternoon. I am privileged to propose vote of thanks on behalf of National Academy of Customs, Indirect Taxes and Narcotics, that is NACIN, South Zonal Unit, Chennai, culminating with the passing out ceremony of 2021 batch of Preventive Officers of Customs, Chennai Customs Zones, after 14 weeks of intense induction training covering customs and other allied acts and topics. I am thankful to Sri M. Ajit Kumar, former Chairman of Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs, for gracing the occasion and for successful implementation of trade promotion and trade facilitation measures and staff welfare measures during the difficult COVID-19 pandemic period. I am also thankful to Sir for addressing the preventive officers and warmly welcoming the officer to the Customs wing of CBIC. I am very much thankful to the Chief Commissioner of Customs and GST, Sri M.V. Chowdhury, for accepting our request to be the chief guest for today's event. Despite hectic work schedule and also hectic work in customs and GST, inspection of the guard of honor, felicitating the toppers and also pinning the badges to the topper. Further, I am thankful to the chief guest for welcoming the officers to the customs fold and also stressing on the importance of continuous learning, duty, devotion, discipline in discharging the official duties. In addition to that, I am also thankful to the Principal Commissioners and also Principal Additional Director Generals of Customs and GST, Sri M.M. Parthiban Sir, Sri K.R. Uday Bhaskar Sir, Sri K.V. Singh Sir, Sri Ponnuswamy Sir, Retired Principal ADG Sir, Sri Ganta Ravindranath Sir, Sri S. Srinivas Naik Sir, Madam Sudha Koka, Sri Peri Uma Shankar Sir, for gracing the occasion despite the hectic and busy work, and also for providing the faculty support and facilities for field attachment and also practical training in the seaport, airports, ICDs, CFS and other places. My special thanks to Sri Ponnuswamy Sir for playing a key role in purchasing 3.25 acres of land from Tamil Nadu Housing Board for the Nation Office Complex. I am very much thankful to in-house Nation faculty, both retired and working officers of CBIC, specialist and also expert faculty in the field of yoga, physical fitness, allied arts, Tamil language, etc. for their faculty support and technical contribution in successful completion of the training program. I am thankful to Sri K.S.V.V. Prasad, Additional Director General, NASIM South Zonal Unit, Chennai, for welcome address and also giving valuable advice to the preventive officers on the importance of physical fitness and also continuous learning. I am thankful to Joint Commissioners, Additional Commissioners of Customs and GST, Joint Directors and Additional Directors of Customs and GST for attending this function. I am also thankful to Additional Director General Dr. A. Amal Raj and officers and staff of Tamil Nadu Police Academy for providing 2 weeks arms, ammunition training, physical fitness and other allied police training activities at TNPA campus, Chennai. I am very much thankful to Madam Hina Praveen, Deputy Commandant, Coast Guard and her team for imparting practical training and duties and functions of Coast Guard in national security. My special thanks to Madam Kanchana, DFO, Advanced Institute of Wildlife Conservation, Chennai, and Sri Krupa Shankar, Regional Deputy Director, Wildlife Crime Control Bureau, for imparting practical training on importance of wild flora and fauna, role of various agencies in preventing wildlife smuggling, rescue and rehabilitation of wild animals. Also thankful to Madam Venmati, Commandant, Sri Chandramohan, Deputy Commandant of Tamil Nadu Special Police Force, Avadi, Chennai, for providing police band and also for training the officers in the short span of time. Also thankful to Sri Aravind for providing training on scuba diving. I am also thankful to Sri Venugopalan Nair, Course Director, Sri R. Srivasthan, Srimati G. Subbulakshmi, Sri A. Shanmugam, Sri Deenadayalan, course counselors for excellent planning, preparation of course schedule, training material, identifying the best faculty and organizing and conducting 14 weeks of offline, online, physical and practical training with the support of officers and staff of Team Nasin and Chennai and the leadership and supervision of Sri K.S.V.V. Prasad, ADG, Nasan, Chennai. I am thankful to all 51 trainee preventive officers for their active and enthusiastic participation for 14 weeks despite having COVID-19 pandemic conditions. I am also thankful to the parents and family members of preventive officers for attending and also participating in the passing out ceremony. Finally, I am thankful to the officers and staff of Team Nasin Chennai and all the other officers and staff of GST and Customs for their direct and indirect support and contribution for successful completion of 14 weeks of Preventive Officers Induction Training Program. Nandri, thank you.
So, now let's all stand up for the march past. No, sorry, for the national anthem. I'm very sorry for the national anthem, please. The police band will do the
श्रीमान श्रीमान परेड समाप्त करने के लिए आज्ञा दीजिए। जय श्रीमान।
permission has been granted to complete the parade. The training officers will march out of the ground and fall out. High tea has been arranged. Kindly partake of the same.